Hey there, family on the other side of this screen, wherever you are joining in for a morning manna. I hope you're having a great day. I was thinking about this little series we'll do over the next 6 days in our morning manna. And we release these videos at 5:30 in the morning on YouTube. I wonder how many people are waiting. 5:29, I'm ready, 5:30, boom, you're there. If that's you, hey, it's 5:30 in the morning. So excited to see you. So what I wanted to do in this little time we'll have together this week is I just want to take a look at a couple ideas in the reading that will correspond with each day. At Manna Church, we have a Bible reading plan. This year, we're reading through the New Testament and Psalms and Proverbs. And so I just took a look at the reading that is assigned to us today. And part of that, we got Psalm 58, but also in Acts 26. We read Acts 26, and this is the place where Paul is testifying before King Agrippa. And he's testifying for his life. He's on trial, if you will. And so Paul tells, whenever he's in this circumstance testifying, he tells the story of his conversion. And so you read about that, various verses. And so I was reading through, and it hit me, it always hits me. Verse 13, Paul's speaking about noon, King Agrippa. As I was on the road, I saw a light from heaven, brighter than the sun, blazing around me and my companions. That always causes me to stop, because I know that they're on the road to Damascus. They're in Syria. There's desert, and the glory of God is so bright. It blinds Paul. The glory of God does, as he has this encounter with Jesus. The sun then is dimmed by the glory of God. That's amazing to me. But then verse 14, so interesting. We all fell to the ground, and I heard a voice saying to me in Aramaic, Saul, Saul, why do you persecute me? It is hard for you to kick against the goads. Paul goes on, who are you, Lord? And Jesus responds, it is Jesus who you're persecuting. But I just want to pause for a small moment on verse 14. It is hard for you to kick against the goads. If you look down in your study Bible, if you've got that, it'll probably say something like, it is hard for you to resist the purpose of God in your life. I think about that with Paul, all of the frustration that he had been through, all of his zeal in persecuting this offshoot of what it is to follow God in his own mind. He expects the Messiah to look a certain way, act a certain way, fit his plan. And so based on his plan, he spent a good portion of his life resisting God's purpose for him, what God created him for, who God created him to be. And so this is one of the things I love about God. Even in the midst of Paul's vitriol, where he's hating on the church and he's hating on really the mission of God, God is still so graceful to show up and provide an opportunity, even when he's missed it, to bring him into his purpose. What challenges me is I don't want to be a guy who's got to get blinded on the road to Damascus to walk in God's purpose for my life. So I hope you read your reading today and ask God, Lord, speak to me. What do you have in the Word? But I also wonder if you might take a pause at some time in the reading and say, Lord, help me to walk with your purpose in my life. And if I'm resisting you, help me to relent and find your spot for me. That's my prayer for you, Manna Church. Hope you enjoyed this time together. I'll see you back tomorrow, and we'll take a look at Acts chapter 27.